Guys, I'm Paul the Motor Guy. Now, I put together a 4-part series on the common mistake that riders make when emergency braking or stopping quickly. In this video, I'm going to cover the common mistake of not squeezing the front brake lever to 100%, or what I call leaving brake on the table. So hang tight. Leaving the front brake on the table is when riders fail to squeeze the front brake lever to 100% when emergency braking. I think the reason that we don't squeeze to 100% is lack of practice. Now, when I ask riders if they practice emergency braking, a vast majority say no. When we do everyday riding, we use a fraction of the front brake when we stop at stop signs or at intersections. And these stops are usually more of a gradual stop. So when an emergency stop is needed, we end up using partial braking, and we never squeeze to 100%. Now, it's important that we use a progressive squeeze whenever we're braking quickly. So it'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. When we practice emergency braking, it helps our brain distinguish between normal braking, which we do on every ride, and emergency braking. Now let's head outside and I'll talk about another reason I think riders leave brake on the table. Now, when it comes to using the front brake lever, I use 4 fingers. Now, another way you can leave brake on the table is, let's say you're a 2-finger braker. So what happens is I'm sitting here now, I'm reaching up to squeeze the front brake lever. And you see how I stop by my fingers are in the way? So now let me hold it where it stopped, and then I'm gonna continue to squeeze. Now you see how much brake I left on the table? Now that could be a difference between not making your stop. Now, if you're able to adjust your front brake lever like I can, then if you can adjust it to where this here is 100%, then knock yourself out. Now, if you're riding a bike where you can adjust your front brake lever, like on your Harleys, then I suggest you using 4 fingers. If not, you really take a chance of leaving brake on the table when you need it the most. Now, I always tell all my students, you pay for the front brakes when you bought the bike, so use all that you pay for when you need it. Now, I recommend you watching this video I did, where I covered the topic in a little more detail. Now, until next time, practice, 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 and ride safe.